Type man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, Bill Haney, just did an interview, and so did Teofimo Lopez Sr. The Bill Haney interview I seen on Boxing Social, he says that Teo don't want to fight. Then we have, on the other hand, Teofimo Sr., Lopez Sr., did an interview with Brendan, from True School Sports, said that Devin Haney don't want to fight. Also, we're going to talk about Jermell Charlo. Said he never received the offer from Tszyu and he's not fighting Tszyu. So check out the Boxing News platform, the Boxing News playlist. Excuse me. Trying to still get back in the groove with things from Vegas for the most part, other than day one. Day one, I was drunk. Day two, I was drunk. Day three, I was drunk. Day four, I was drunker. Rest of the day, chill. But yeah, start off with it. But who knows who to believe, right? I mean, if you're talking about just going off of what they've done, Teofimo Lopez Jr. has, did better. He fought Mayoshi Nakatani, who's beat Felix Verdejo, everybody like that. Then he turned around and fought Richard Comey, won a title. Then he turned around and fought Lomachenko, won a title. Devin Haney ain't really been had the opportunity. Most of those guys, top ranked guy, Nakatani, nobody knew who he was. I think he had fought out his region or his area. Most of those guys top ranked guys. Richard Comey signed over there. Obviously, Lomachenko signed over there. So it's hard to say that. Only thing you can say is Lopez team, they talk the shit, they talk the talk, and they walk the walk. And Top Rank actually fed those opponents to him when I think, like Bob said, didn't think Teo was ready yet. But Haney, I mean, we know that Teo kind of was lying and sparring. I did hear that Teo did, Teo had a moment where, I'm not going to speak on it, but he had a moment, and, Devin Haney, for the most part, dominated the sparring. But I hear about Teo is not a good, he's not a good gym fighter. He fights better on fight night. I heard that from people seeing him in the gym. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Devin Haney, like, he beat people ass in the gym. When it comes to fights, he hit and don't get hit. But what he need to realize in his pops, I love their team. I'm going to be honest. What they need to realize is when Floyd was younger, Floyd was offensive, And for the most part, he's not boring at all. It's just to the point where I think his popularity rise if the zone promote him more and if he knock people out. But we'll see Saturday. Before he fight and Shakur, same thing with Shakur. They fight for longevity, but at some point when you look at Ennis, you look at Virgil Ortiz, Gary Anton Russell, those guys actually, right now, they're actually willing to get hit and to be exciting. Seeing Virgil at the fight, really good dude. But then again, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But yeah, I can't say who right and who wrong. I mean, I really ain't heard much in the back streets neither. We'll see what happens. But I think that might be, honestly, that might be the biggest fight of the year. You know what you're going to get from Wilder Fury for the most part, till we see otherwise. You know what you're going to get from, we don't know what we're going to get from Pacquiao and Spence. One thing if you make Haney and Lopez, one thing is you got two young fighters. It ain't a trilogy, but we already seen Fury win twice, in my opinion. The first time. It ain't Pacquiao being 42 years old as hell, coming against Spence who got the car accident. All those fights has question marks. One thing as long as they don't suffer injuries or knock down something bad in the next fight, one thing we know, Haney young and fresh, confident. Teofimo Lopez young, fresh, and proven and confident. We'll see after Saturday with Devin Haney. Them two things we know. Them two things that we know. So, Devin Haney got to prove himself versus Linares, and that fight should happen. Devin Haney, Bill Haney saying they lying. Teofimo Senior said they lying, they don't want to fight. At the end of the day, if it happens this year, if it happens, they keep winning 3 or 4 years down the line. Ultimately, what's going to decide is, and when they peaking, how old is Devin? Devin and Teo young. Let me see. Let's see. Devin is 22, be 23 in November. Teofimo Lopez is 23, be 24 in July. So, 4 or 5 years down the line, could happen. But, I don't know who lying, who telling the truth. I'm not called Bill a liar. I don't know. If I knew and I trusted the source, I would go ahead and say it. But, for Lopez, most people going to believe Lopez because what he doing. He fight Camboso, and Devin said Camboso ain't that good. And we'll see, man. One thing we need to see is him get in the ring. And I'd love to see that fight. And that'd probably be the best fight of the year because ain't no asterisk, ain't no old person, ain't no trilogy. It's a fight I want to see. So, yeah, ultimately, if you asked me to break it down, one of the biggest things that, other than, just in the ring that showed it to me, is Haney length. Teofimo Lopez got 68.5-inch reach. Look at Devin Haney. I think he around 71 inch because he got some length. And really, Haney being a great gym fighter and Teo being a great in-fight fighter, it really depends, man. It really depends what Devin bringing to the table and what, Teo bringing on fight night. Look at Lomachenko. He let Teo beat up on him most of those rounds. Thing about it is, can Teo cut the ring off on Devin? If he can get Devin to sit with him, and that's gonna be an interesting fight, bro. Because Teo possesses a lot of power, Devin possesses a lot of speed and length. Devin can stay on the outside and just box him to death. That's a great fight. You got, like Bill said, you got two great styles that's gonna make for a great fight. You got the sticker mover, you got the boxer, classic boxer in Devin. You got the puncher, counter puncher, and Teofimo Lopez. That's something I really want to see, bro. I'll pay for that one. That fight, if I could, that's a fight that I go to, honestly. But ultimately, man, we'll see. Honestly, we got Devin this weekend. Teo pushed back a couple weeks. Wilder Fury, July 24th. And August 21st, you got Spencer Pacquiao. If they wait, they wait. We waited on more fights. We waited on less significant fights in this one. Excuse me, we waited on greater fights in this one. Can't wait to see it. Now, Jermell Charlo, all right, said that he never received a $10 million offer from Tszyu. Okay, he never received that offer, but he wouldn't fight Tszyu because he's not on that level. Simple as that. That's what he said, right? And my thing is, you say you're not fighting nobody you already knocked out. You're not fighting Lube. You're not fighting Tony Harrison. Or your brother knocked out, I think he said, Julian Williams. Let's look at the division. So he said he's not giving nobody he knocked out. He had to back in line. So, Lubin, Rosario, where his brother knocked out, I think he said, Julian Williams. He said he's not fighting Tony here. He knocked out Tony Harrison. He's not fighting Jared Hurd. Okay? He beat Castanos, okay. So he said not fight Tszyu, right? So what that leaves left is these guys Ocampo, Anthony Fowler, Brandon Adams, Sergio Garcia, Takashi Inouye, Jack Colcly, Patrick Teixeira, Liam Smith, he said no Tszyu, Ted Cheeseman, Charles Conwell, really young, good fighter, Terrell Boucher, Fondura. They say he's too young. So at the end of the day, it sounds like he's moving up. Okay, sound like Jermell moving up. Who was he to say who don't deserve, who deserves and who don't deserve fights? Fighters kill me. They say they don't pick the fights over there, but they their own boss. He say you own boss, but I ain't believing that. You got the funny Geneva watch with the Ferrari kit. Take that monkey ish off. You embarrassing us. So, like I said, man, you fought Rosario, fought Harrison, fought Carter, fought Harrison, fought Trout. I'm going backwards. Lubin, Hadley, John Jackson. Since he fought John Jackson in 2016, let's put this in perspective. 1, 2. He fought 8 times since 2016. That's a travesty, bro. This joker fought 8 times in 4 years. Vanez, he fought some Rosado. He won that fight easy. Demetrius Hopkins. I don't even think that brother fight no more. Yeah, last time he fought was when he lost to Jermell Charlo. He lost to Brad Solomon, too. That the one Virgil Ortiz fought? Yep. He lost to Kendall Holt. He must have been a smaller fighter moving up. But Dennis, he fought Mama's Boy, Dennis Duckin. He had a good resume, bro. People talking about Jermell Charlo resume. He 35 fights, 1 loss, 18 knockouts, man. But yeah, you look at Tszyu. If they give you $10 million, if that's the case, if they send it, why not take it if it's easy? You know, but it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all my social media links, description. Faster reach me, Twitter, and Facebook, and Instagram. If you want to advertise your channel, video request, chop it up. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Rest of the donation, share the video one time for the one time in the comment section. Peace.